you're watching Ndtv-Hindu. This Saturday morning, we bring you a brand new edition of our special consumer rights show, Bill of Rights, with me, Cuckoo Alex. Today, the show is in its 25th week as my colleague Bertla and I continue to bring you reports, stories and discussions that help you understand and exercise your rights. Here are this week's stories. Activists find that consumers need to increase their awareness to avoid getting cheated by the seller. Then we voice your grievances. One citizen lost his savings in a postal department scheme and won a fair compensation after he fought for his rights. And we also caution about what you should be aware of before you trust a builder with all your hard-earned money. All that only on today's Bill of Rights. First up, a group of activists in Chennai found that consumer interest in the quality of a product or service is not as intense as in Western countries. In short, not many of us know the rights that we are entitled to as a consumer. Our reporter Bertla finds out the reasons why and what activists plan to do to spread awareness.
Be it a pack of biscuits or an insurance policy, consumers are often not too sure if it's worth its price. A study has found in India, consumers are believed to take home at least one substandard product or service every week.
There are large number of products, packaged commodity products which are available in the market. Now, sometime a consumer may go by the tall claim which may not strictly be true. The aim and objective of such comparative testing is that the true worth of that product should come out, and people should be able to make informed judgment and ensure that they get value for money.
In Western countries, the comparative product testing technique is a preferred option for rating a product's quality. But in India, attractive advertising and packaging is said to be pushing sales. For the first time in Tamil Nadu, 7 products and 3 services are to be tested this year.
What is going to happen is we are going to give marks for every product in terms of its quality, in terms of its usability, in terms of the functionality. This is something that has been missed by earlier things, functionality, and the consumer's perception of those products. These are things that the idea is once we give for edible oil a number of things and say X product, X brand has the highest scoring, we expect people will go and buy more and more of that product, rather than be carried away by fancy advertising and things like that.
But concern hovers around the fact that despite quality tests on products carried out in other parts of India, it has failed to stir consumer awareness. But activists are hopeful their efforts will have an impact soon. In Chennai, Bertila, Ndtv-Hindu.
Consumer activists joined us and discussed various sides to this situation. When it comes to products and services, what are the parameters that you really, rate them on?
The parameters will be defined for each product independently. There is a BIS standards for every product. Unfortunately, the BIS standards are not regulatory, it's recommendatory. And
is that a problem?
Definitely. For example, I will give you an example. In paints, the content of lead, for health reasons, it is defined as 100 ppm per parts per million in Western countries. In India, it is 1000 recommendatory. So even if a paint has got 5000 ppm, no, they cannot be brought to book. So
without a law in place, is it really going to do the job of being here and having an effect?
In our opinion, there is the one thing which is sure to make manufacturers change and improve quality. It is a customer awareness, consumer awareness, and if they fear that consumer will shun their products, they will improve. No amount of regulation can match that.
Mr. Ramani, you've been in US and in Chennai, but if you see this comparative project testing is not quite popular, though it's been introduced here quite some time back. Why do you think it's still under the wraps?
I do not agree that it is not popular. People were not aware of it. I think we will have to build an awareness campaign, and in our project we are focusing a lot on building this awareness. About the various products. Basically, many of these products have various criteria and parameters and features. Simple products have lesser ones, but we will focus on the hazardous nature of such things in these products. Is it hazardous? Is it bad for health? in an electrical appliance, is it safe? These are the things we would be focusing on. And secondly, we will focus on the claims. The standard functionality of the product is there. Then many of these products are put to not normal use. I won't call it abnormal use, but not normal use. For example, when you take a food container, it is meant for storing food, but many of us pop it into the microwave oven, a freezer. We do not know what happens out of the plastics. These functional tests is something what Mr. Desikan said that we would be testing. Yes, for each of these products, we plan to get a team of experts, 4 or 5 experts, and who will look at the BIS standards available, regulatory, recommendatory standards, and if the tests, we will define the tests for testing these standards. And in addition, we will also test these products on a functional basis, how well it works. If it is a mixie, we will call 10 housewives and ask them to test it and get their feedback and put it on a score.
Right. That's going to be like a pilot study of sorts.
Yes.
Yeah? So as a consumer, if I as a consumer want to really make use of this function, what do I have to do now?
I didn't follow the question.
This project text testing. If I want to use this, is it officially launched? Can I use it? Is it accessible?
Yes. All these functional test results scoring will be available in the web page, because you do not. It is not a informatory article. It is for reference.
A reference point for the
consumer.
So
reference will be there in our website, Department of Consumer Affairs website, and many other places we will put it in. So when a person is going to buy a product, he wants to know about it. So all he has to do is to just go to that site and refer it, and before going to the shop. So that is where we want to do that. And secondly, many of these products have got a lot of features which are not really known to people. If you take a mobile phone, the megapixel, how many people know about it? There are the 3G features, 4G features, all these things are coming up. Very few people know about it. So in our tests, in our reports, we will explain these features, and so that the people who go there can decide their requirements and choose the right product and not pay unnecessarily higher for products which has features which they will not use.
You had mentioned saying that the project focuses on testing products. Now, how unbiased will this be? Who will be part of the committee to decide on whether this product is fulfilling its promises or not?
Right. This is true thing. All our tests will have to be transparent and professionally done. So we will put together a group of experts on this. They are drawn from the industry, drawn from educational institutions, drawn from labs and consumers, and they will sit down and plan the criteria to be tested, how they are going to be tested, where they are going to be tested. This is the test methodology. Okay. So we prepare it into a test procedures manual for that product. We will circulate it even to manufacturers to make sure that if there are any objections or any valid comments, we will incorporate them. Then the government has insisted that we have an ombudsman of high standards. We will pass it by him, and once he approves it, the TPM becomes our Bible. And our product lead for that will use these, buy products in the open market anonymously, not call the people to supply products. We'll buy it, this thing, take care of where it was bought and all those details, and then take it to the NABL certified labs for testing as per the TPM, the test procedures manual what we have defined. And in the test procedures manuals, one of the major things we'll be defining is how the scoring will be done. Based on the results, how the scoring will be done will be predetermined. So when the results come, we score it according to the.
So government backing is what you're looking at.
Government backing is there. This project is funded by the government, so we have this. We are looking for, I'm going to use this for getting people, because I want the people who are experts viewing this would like to come to us and then offer their services, because they have the product knowledge expertise which is required by the public. So
let's hope that a system like this takes consumer awareness to a whole new level altogether.
Time for a quick break. On Bill of Rights, we tell you how if you have postal savings, it may not be as safe as you think they are. Find out more on the other side.